Okay, so um uh fuck. This is about, well, unscripted, I guess. Cause that's really my style, you know. I don't I don't like I'll be coming up with shit, but I don't like to start stop, you know. I'm just like, one time I wrote, like, hand wrote a 20-page story, and my hands was fucking cramping like crazy, and I don't I don't like to start and stop, you know. I'm like, as soon as I come up with idea, I'm about to fucking do that idea, you know. And I don't really come up with an idea until I come up with the idea for the idea. That sounds like some fucking retard shit. Hold up. I mean, like I don't come out with like, I want to make this and this with this specific uh, stipulations and plot or whatever. I just fucking, like, I get out the piece of paper and I'm like, I want to draw, and I just start fucking moving my hand and making shit, you know. And that's the way I've been making movies and writing and drawing and all that shit. But yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to say. That, like, unscripted and shit is my fucking style, you know. I don't like doing shit that's fucking, it's fake to me, you know. It's like, it's too performative. It's fucking retarded, is what I'm trying to say. But so this is about, like, I was thinking about this while I was in the shower last night, you know. This is my first video on YouTube, obviously, but I was thinking about it in the shower. I was thinking about my friend, you know, and in middle school, probably like fucking 7th, 8th grade, probably till freshman year, I was telling her, like, we have to start a YouTube channel, you know. And oh, shut the fuck up. And I was telling her we had to start a YouTube channel, you know. And we never got to that, you know. But I was thinking about her because she recently tried to kill herself. Yeah, wait, I can't remember if it was that friend. 2 of my friends. Yeah, but okay, that's besides the point. But I was thinking about her, and I was thinking about that. It made me think about starting a YouTube channel. And in the same shower session, because I do my best thinking on the shower. I don't know what the fuck it is. I think it's like some sensory deprivation type shit. But my mind goes fucking wandering. It's like, you know, like that fucking like the train that, like, went off the tracks in, like, East Palestine, Ohio or some shit, and it's just like going, it's like, and like the shit is going everywhere, the chemicals are spewing out, and the rail, and it's all tearing up and exploding and shooting off, and that's how I think, right? And so basically I just started thinking about like these characters and people that kind of like influenced me growing up, you know, and how that kind of like affected me and led to like that. Why do I have scissors in my hand? Led to like the personality that I have now. And so I got like a list here of the fucking characters and shit, and I'm about to talk about it. So wait, how many I got on the list? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6. Oh, that works out. That's tough. I got 6 fake people from like franchise and shit. Wait, is that 6? Wait, 1. I got 6, and then I got 3 real people that influenced me, you know. And they influenced me from all parts of my life, like from pretty recently to like when I was long ass time ago, but I mean little kid, you know what I mean. So first one is fucking Kyoko from Madoka Magica. So Madoka Magica was like Evangelion. Well, Madoka Magica for me was like how Evangelion is for them other people, where they be like thinking philosophically about it and shit, and be like, I'm depressed and I can really fucking relate to this shit. I started watching Madoka Magica, my bad. I started watching fucking Evangelion like a couple days ago, and let me tell you, man, that's some fucking bullshit. I can't understand people like that fucking shit. It's fucking ass. I'm like 6 episodes in, and don't fucking come after me or some shit, but it's fucking mid. I don't understand people like it. Madoka Magica fucking solos. But yeah, like I watched that peak middle school like depression, wanting to kill myself type of shit, and what I'm trying to say is like she really appealed to me, you know, like she was kind of tough, and she kind of used that like meanness and like sarcasm and like mystery to kind of like deflect, and like uses like a shield to shield herself from that like trauma that she went to, that goddamn, I can't fucking speak, fucking that's some bullshit, but she used it to shield herself from like that trauma and like the world around her, and I had already kind of been doing that, and so I saw her, and I was looking at the screen, right, and I was looking at my chud self, and I'm like, damn, we have like the same personality, but she's just like cooler. And I think that she's also fucking red. Like her whole outfit and shit is red, and red is my favorite color. I'm not wearing any red. I'm actually all green and brown today, but yeah, like she I could really relate to her, and like felt her story and shit, and part of her whole reason why she became a magical girl, it's all about rejection. Her dad tried to change, and it's about being people rejecting the change in you, and you rejecting the change in other people. And I really felt that in middle school, because that's when I was fully aware of like my transness, and it was all this kind of like tornado of like chaos and bullshit, and some people were accepting of me, and some people weren't, and I was like navigating this new world, and then I was changing myself, and it was just like that, you know. And how her father changes to adapt to modern times. He changes the way that he preached, and the people didn't like that, so they started going hungry, and so she, with her wish, changed what the people thought. And her dad, he thought that was like some bullshit, and so he slimed out the whole family, and so as a reaction to that, Kyoko kind of developed her trauma that gave her that like sarcastic, she was kind of gritty and like mean, and she developed that as a result of the trauma of her dad like sliming out her whole family. And I felt that. I mean, my dad's still alive, he didn't slime out anyone, but you know what I mean. Next one, going with the theme of characters that are red, we got Sunset Shimmer from I almost said fucking Madoka Magica. I mean fucking what is this fucking fucking the shit with the Rainbow Dash in a jar type of shit. What's that one called? Model Pony. Sunset Shimmer from Equestria Girls. I always liked Equestria Girls. It was like, I just loved the outfits when I was a little girl, you know. I love the fucking outfits, and I was trying to project and shit. And I'm noticing a pattern. They're all like fucking red, or these two at least. I have a thing for red hair. All right, not redheads, red hair. My current girlfriend actually has red hair. My ex-girlfriend had red hair. And then my ex before that ex was actually redheaded, but tomato, but red hair, you know, okay. But like, little me, I'm talking like, I was like 5'6", some shit. I mean, basically same thing with Kyoko, right? She was kind of bitch, and I'm like, that's low-key tough. Like, she was just cool as fuck, and I was like, I stole my whole fucking style from her. And I think like me looking up to Sunset Shimmer, only looked up to her when she was evil, by the way. When she turned nice and shit, I'm like, she's soft, she's a fucking bitch, she's a fucking bitch right now and shit. And so, yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but like her style, the knee-high boots, the leather jacket, the red hair, is literally what I am. Or not right now, but oh, by the way, look at my nails, came off. My girlfriend did them like long ass time ago, low-key, like 3-4 weeks ago. But it became what I am, and it happened like 10 years later. But I mean, I got my fucking leather jacket and shit right here, vintage by the way, like 1970s. It's really tough. Have my hair dyed. I dyed my hair red like 10 times. I fucking copied a whole shit from her, and I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, I look duh. Well, I guess my haircut, but my haircut like cool as fuck right now. I went to the barber. They low key fucked my shit up. Like, I went to get it trimmed, and like they gave me like a fucking bob on top, but it's kind of growing out. But but like I based my whole way I look at for her, and it's also interesting. Like, all these characters, they all kind of like mean and defensive, or at least Sunset Shimmer. I like Sunset Shimmer's whole arc, but I specifically like when she was evil as a kid. I am now actually, but fuck am I saying? But I think it's interesting because I was attracted to these female characters, right? And I was trans, obviously, but I didn't know that when I was like 6 years old. And so I think I kind of sought out the mean, kind of evil fucking bully girls. Because in lots of girls' media, they don't be acting like that. But that's how Sunset Shimmer, like, unironically acts. It's like fucking evil in fucking... God, why can't I fucking remember the in the fucking shit? And the way she acts in the shit is like unironically how like prepubescent, adolescent, and teenage boys actually act. And so I was like, she's doing like the shit that's like tough, because I'm like at that time I'm trying to like perform masculinity. I'm supposed to be like cool, and so I'm trying to act manly and tough and thug and shit. And so she's doing that, but she's also like hot and also feminine at the same time. And so that's why I attract to Sunset Shimmer. That's why I attract to Kyoko, shit like that. And I mean, to be honest, like Kyoko, she my fucking profile picture on YouTube and shit. And like I like aspire to be like people. Now, third person, Yuri Nakamura from Angel Beats. I remember I discovered Angel Beats probably like 5th, 6th grade. This is one of the first anime I fucking watched. It's actually crazy diabolical. Like, there's a whole timeline where I became like a big fucking Naruto fan, but I was low-key like a pussy in 5th, 6th grade. So same night, by the way, punched on the first episode of Naruto, he started doing the sexy jutsu type of shit, and I get scared I'm gonna have my parents like bitching at me, so I instantly punch that shit off, and I punch on fucking Angel Beats, even though it's PG-13, which I wasn't allowed to watch because my parents were fucking strict like that and shit. And so I'll punch that on, and after like 10 minutes, my mom come and she complained how they fucking cursing every like 6 or 7 minutes. And I'm like, this is fucking tough. And I never heard someone like fucking talk like that before. So that's probably why I'll be talking like this, probably. I mean, that was my first real exposure to that. And again, also, she was kind of masculine, little futch, kind of type of shit. Well, I'm not sure if she was like supposed to be straight, but little me definitely thought she was like a lesbian, because she gives lesbian. And I'm like, she's feminine, but like also like a tough ass bitch, and she'll like fucking cut you. And that's fucking inspiring to me. And I guess, well, these is kind of becoming redundant, like Kyoko, Sunset Shimmer, Yuri Nakamura, same type of shit. Next one, Harley Quinn. I mean, I got the fucking Harley Quinn shit. Wait, fucking right there. That's Harleen and Harley type of Yuri. We are Yuri fans. But yeah. So that kind of redundant. So I'm gonna skip her because, I mean, same shit apply. You know, wait. Oh, it's like an eyeball. Third eye. That's tough. It's like. Wait. Okay. I don't know. The glare shit. That's kind of tough though. Why is it? Okay. Skip. Spider-Gwen. She came out like, I don't know how old I was low-key, but I mean, she kind of like, she was like, I was from like 5th grade, 6th grade, I was getting into like emo shit at the time. Dude, I was thinking about the other day how like people's hatred of emo is low-key just like disguised as the hatred of like effeminate men and people who are like open about mental health. Cause why any man try and like, especially my age range, like teenagers and shit, say some shit like low-key like I want to kill myself and like life is depressing, and people just call him fucking emo. Like, shut the fuck up, you know? Like, that's why we have no fucking mental health type of shit. Is like, god damn it, it's like that, you know. But okay, what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, Spider-Gwen, right? Oh no, the reason I was saying all that because I'm listening because I heard my mom come in the house and I don't want to be yapping and shit, you know. But but one day in 6th grade, I was like getting depressed and shit, and so I called up my bro, and I was like, I think I'm becoming emo, and that's one of the most like cooked things I've ever said. Like, that shit's just depression. It has nothing to do with emo. I'm just depressed. You know, like, yeah. Oh, but Spider-Gwen was like the tipping point for me. Like, seeing Spider-Gwen, how she was all fucking like punk and shit. You know, Marvel, most punk corporation of all time and shit. That made me like inspired, and I'm like, this is fucking hard. And so I started like embracing that more, and that's kind of 6th grade. I kind of fully transitioned. By 7th grade, transition, not real actual like transgender transition, but like transition from being a emo enjoyer to fucking punk hardcore Chad, you know. I'm just like Sigma male fucking Morgan. Yeah. And so she kind of inspired me. She was so confident and shit. And then also like I wanted to get an undercut for like a long ass time, and I need this shit touched up, but like also low key because it's Spider-Gwen, high key. Because now I look fucking gay. I just need the fucking eyebrow piercing, and everyone is gonna know I'm a trans man. Rogue, but I'm low key gonna skip that because I don't feel like talking about that. Not because it's like sensitive or some shit, but just because I'm like getting lazy. So I'm gonna lump these next two together, or low key. I mean, the next three are the real life people. They're low key all have one thing in common, which is like traveling and shit. See, my parents, they fucking travelers and shit. They brought me. My mom been to all 50 states. She said her whole goal would have hit 50 states by 50 years old. 50. Yeah. And so I've been a lot of fucking places, but when I was sick, you know, low-key all this happened around like 5th, 6th grade. I'm kind of realizing that shit, you know. But around like 6th grade, I watched Thumbs Up with David Cho, and I realized 2 things. Number 1, I wanted to be a hobo. Number 2, that sex was tough. My mom coming up? See, cause I don't. Cause David Cho, you know, he'd be fucking riding around on like the subway and shit and drawing like pussy. And that made me realize that like sex should not be taboo, you know, it should be talked about and like expressed openly as kind of human nature and shit. And that was kind of an awakening before I realized knew anything about sexual evolution or anything kind of like that. And then next to also going with the hobo theme, Jack Kerouac, obviously that was like what solidified my future as a hobo. And then Che Guevara, obviously revolutionary communist, gotta shit at him right there, you know, or yeah, boom. And he was just so brave and like epic and the best, and also inspired me. I'm not even a Marxist, but he's just, I mean, yeah, and his like amazing internationalism and shit, and he inspires me. He lived and died for the struggle, and there's never going to be anyone like him. And I hope to be half the person he was. And so like I look at that shit like every fucking day, and I'm like, this is who I want to be. And also because he was low-key a hobo, and hobos are tough, like David Cho was a hobo. Also, David Cho really influenced my art style, and Jack Kerouac really influenced how I write, like stream of consciousness, everything stream of consciousness. That's why I wrote that 20-page shit. My hand cramping up. Don't start, stop. Stream of consciousness. I write my movies too. But, yeah. Type shit.